Well, Monica, you've got a table full of very delicious looking food, but unfortunately, I wish our viewers could just enjoy and inhale the fragrances that I'm having to enjoy right here. So we're going to be making a salad to start with, a cucumber salad. And these are all the ingredients?
Yes, for the summertime it's excellent. The cucumber is so fresh and it takes out the thirst, right? So we have the cucumbers, the cilantro that is always so aromatic and you can mix with many kind of cookings. And this is the round tomato.
Yes, beautiful.
The serrano peppers, garlic cloves.
I think I'm smelling that the most.
Yes. For us, they must go always with the onions. And these little guys is the green tomatillo, and they have the husk, and we just take out the husk and use the tomatillo.
And there it is, right there.
Yes.
That cute little guy. So many people don't know.
And so flavorful.
Oh, yes, but it's important to remove.
To remove the husk, yeah. We use the husk for another kind of things, anything like to cook is for another kind of things. So, but the green tomatillo, it can be from this size or
Much
bigger.
like a golf ball? Yeah.
Just like a golf ball. But this size is different, the taste go changing.
Okay.
And this is good for the salsas because it's not so acidic.
Okay, like the tomatoes are.
Yes.
Wonderful. Well, let's get starting with our cucumber salad. So you've got the ingredients here.
I have the ingredients, is the cucumber diced already, all of them, the round tomato, the onions, and the cilantro. It can be mixed.
Well, how far in advance can you cut everything up? Like if I was making this to go someplace.
Yes, if you put this in the fridge, you are fine to make even the night before.
Okay.
But it's better if you don't mix it. You mix at the end. Because if you mix before, the juice of the tomato will make a mess with everything.
Yes, it will soften everything.
Yes, exactly right.
Yes.
So the cucumber is just there in the like this is crunchy.
Right.
But if you mix with the tomato, will be soft.
Yes.
So you can mix at the end, but you can dice night before. It's okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Sounds good. So what's first? Is there an order? Does it just all get
No,
jumped?
it's just mix everything.
Okay.
Combine everything. So this is the cucumbers. You can leave the seeds or not, if as you like,
because it's personal preference.
Some persons they don't like the seeds.
Okay.
And the round tomato.
Yes.
I note that if you put the pieces larger, the flavors don't mix as well as if you cut in a small chunks.
Okay.
So you put more cucumber than tomato.
Yes.
And the
good amount
onion is the same.
Yes.
It's the amount of you want.
Okay.
So for us, these are the magic colors because it's the red, the white, and green as our flag.
I was going to say the Mexican flag.
Yeah.
And finally, the cilantro.
Finally, the cilantro. This is so really aromatic, and when you chop it, it's the smell and the flavor on it, and so healthy and a lot of benefits. If you can identify the cilantro, it's different from parsley because the leaves are like rounded.
Okay.
And the flavor is soft than parsley.
Okay, well, Monica, we're going to move along because we've got one more dish and we don't have a lot of time.
Okay.
So we just mix that and we store it in the refrigerator?
Yes, and you start in the refrigerator.
Okay.
And the options you have is the avocado. You can dice avocado and put on them the same size.
Okay.
The avocado is the last thing you dice because it gets black.
Okay.
Because the oxygen.
Right, much like an apple.
Yes, something like that.
Okay,
so
well,
it's the last one.
I'm not going to hurry you, but I'm hurrying you because we want to get to this one.
Yes. this one is a special thing for us. This is a mortar
Yes.
made from stone, and we grind with this. And in Mexico is really helpful in the kitchens of every Mexican people. And you grind the everything. It can be seeds, it can be the vegetable like this. We are making with this the green salsa. And we just put there. These are already roasted,
Okay.
so we just grind with this. So when you do this, you mix the flavors.
Oh, wonderful. And grinding it together actually forces those flavors together?
Yes,
So you get it down to a pulverized
yes.
consistency? So this is salsa verde.
And integrate everything.
Yes.
So when you roast, you make another kind of flavor. It's like smoky.
Yes, you add that wonderful flavor.
It's different to boil it or to just put a raw.
So we've only got a little bit left, truly. And so how far would we grind this down to? Just basically a pulp almost? I don't want to use a
Yes.
pulp, but a liquid?
Just like a
Sounds-
pulp. And you can add a little bit of water to make the texture you want.
And how how long does this take to pulverize together?
Oh, it can be like 3 minutes.
Okay,
It depends of the amount of. Look.
there we go.
So you are mixing there the juices and the.
Sounds great. Do we have a little segment we can show that shows the final product? Do you have just a little bit that we could show?
Okay. Yes, I can take some.
Yeah, just a teeny tiny bit, because, yeah, I know we've got a lot of big pieces in there.
Yes.
But we have to move along, my dear.
Yes, the time is
Yes.
difficult here. I understand. And
There.
let's see.
Okay. Well, that's looking like it's going to grind a little faster, having less in there.
Yes.
Once it's ground up, how long does it take? How long can you store it is my question.
Oh, in the fridge, like a week.
A week, okay. Can you
Yes.
freeze this at all?
Yes. But the flavor is less and
Because it's not
you
so
lose
fresh.
flavor. Yes.
Yes, yes. Well, this is really interesting. You know, I've always had a mortar and pestle, and I thought of it for herbs and other things, but never to make salsa. This is a great method to be able to use.
Yes. And we grind the seeds as well to make the corn dough.
Okay.
It's a different kind of mortar, but it's the same idea to grind and mix and integrate everything.
Well, that's looking
Like this.
delicious. That's looking absolutely delicious. Do you put any other seasonings in with it?
Yes, a little pinch of salt. Oh, okay. You can do like this and grind it until you want.
Yeah.
And if you want, you can take out the peel or just leave it.
Okay. Well,
Put
as
a
you put
pinch of
that
salt.
pepper in and the salt and the, I'm going to have to say goodbye.
Okay.
So, okay. So,
Thank you.
thank you. This has been wonderful. Nice to see what goes on behind the scenes. So, thank
Yes.
you.
Thank you.